I heard the Honorable Elijah Muhammad say that the three most hated persons are those who, one, are rich and give away their riches to the poor. Now just think about that for a minute. A rich man who sees poverty and wants to spend his wealth to reduce poverty. Why should he be hated? See, he's hated by the other rich men who don't want to share their riches. And that's why Jesus said it would be easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of God. There's something about having money that can make one think they are untouchable. I was in the presence of a very rich man one day in a penthouse apartment in New York. And when we met, he said, Farrakhan, would you like a drink? I said, oh, no, sir, I don't drink. He said, well, do you like orange juice? I said, yes. He said, well, that's me. And then he said, do you go to the movies? I said, occasionally. He said, that's me. And then he said, do you listen to music? I said, yes. He said, well, that's me. He was so rich, so powerful. He saw this little black man in front of him, and he wanted me to bow to his riches. And I said, oh, sir, I know you're rich and I know you're powerful. But when Allah gets ready for you, none of your riches or your power can keep you here one fraction of a second beyond the time. So who is really powerful? The second most hated man is a wise man who shares his wisdom with the ignorant. Well, why would somebody hate a wise man who would share knowledge with the ignorant? Because most wise men like to stay wise in their own eyes by keeping a group ignorant so that they can use the ignorant as a tool and a slave. So a wise man that wants to make others wise by sharing wisdom is an enemy to the so-called wise, because once you free a human being from ignorance, he can no longer be made a slave. And the third most hated person is the man to whom the Holy Quran is revealed. This book is so powerful that the man to whom this book is revealed is rich with wisdom, and his knowledge of the book can get him the riches that God has put in the world, and he loves to share that knowledge, that when you know you can turn knowledge into material things, when you know you can remove impediments in your pathway to progress, when you know nobody can ever make you a slave or make you feel inferior, when you know and know that you know, then indeed you're free. And that's why Jesus said, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free.